Daddy daycare. Bring it on. We pretend we didn't see the list. I bet you'll catch something and I won't be able to put it on film. Say that again.
There's no sights left.
OMG.
We got one!
I can't believe it.
Jesus Christ. Get the hell out of here.
Don't ever trust Google.
Oh my God.
Nothing like getting kicked out on a 40-degree day. One of our followers on, I think it was Instagram, suggested you've got to stop at this lolly shop.
Well, lucky you got your $50 for the week, darling. You can stock up.
Yeah, she's culled me budget down to $50 I noticed. What's going on there?
Giant licorice. That is it, darling. Chocolate is the answer. Always. No, you're hopeless. You are really hopeless.
What are you doing? Alright, let's see the expert have a go. Oh, come on. See?
Hold on.
Rigged.
Longer than yours. Remember these? The super tattoos, the chewing gum, you put the tattoos on, and Whiz Fizz. Love Whiz Fizz, got one. Double dips, do you remember those? Oh, licorice, so boring. And popping candy, I love popping candy.
You want to tell the viewers where we are?
We are at...
Well, she's got a bit of top deck in her mouth.
Okay. Bremer Beaches. Bremer Bay Beaches Resort. And it's so nice.
It's so peaceful. Like, you can hear a pin drop, but there's people everywhere, you just can't see them.
It's nice and bushy. They're big sites, they're well maintained. You can have fires. You can have
fires,
dogs.
and it's not even fire season.
Yep. Anyway, we're just walking up to, there's a 1.6k beach trail at the back of the park here. So that's where we're going. 6:15 here in WA. We've already had dinner, had a drink. It's going to be an early night. Someone's got a whale watching tour tomorrow. Someone's on daddy daycare. Oh, speaking of.
That's real handy. You're gonna have to get that one, darling. I've got my hands full.
Walk trail.
Okay.
Wheeze, darling.
I know, but she's dragging me. No, she's pissed there.
She gave you a look.
We'll give her a look. We're just having a conversation about our next lap, not this lap, the next one, and what we'd take. And I'm like, we need an ATV. We need to take the Polaris, because you have all these little tracks that are so wide that you can just drive down. You put your fishing rods on the back, come down a couple of jars.
And they do, you can see they do bring them down. So yeah. I think we've come to an agreement, ATV over tinny, but I'm not going to compromise on the caravan luxury to fit the ATV in. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be far, far, far out in that ocean looking at killer whales. I'm a little bit nervous. I got to take a seasickness tablet tonight. Yeah, it's 100% guaranteed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big call.
Well, the whole town here is all signage about killer whales, so...
Oh, it'd be remarkable seeing them.
Yeah.
It's not that cheap to do, so...
No, it's $3.85 for one adult.
We've decided that Laura will just do that, and I might go on a fishing charter or something like that down the track, just to you know, because I need some help with the fishing.
He does, both. Yeah, so it's $3.85 to go on this charter tomorrow for one adult, and I noticed that they charged my credit card $3.91, so they must have charged $6 in credit card fees, which is absurd.
Yeah, we're copping a lot of that actually. So good thing to note when you're traveling, try to get some cash. Try to pay with cash because you constantly get credit card charges everywhere.
Yeah.
Find it, Gil. Good gill.
That's a good gill.
Don't put it in there. I see you've got a bit of a limp up. You've done yourself a mischief.
I have. I thought it'd be nice and comfortable to walk in bare feet on the sand.
But no.
And the stick got me good. That's quite deep,
Oh,
darling.
yeah, you've done a number.
I might need to go to hospital.
Oh, well, you should have had your Japanese safety boots on earlier. You tried to do it alone. Just, you know, she's thinking Coco can do it, I can do it too.
Oh, well, it looks like you'll be running me with a foot bath.
I tell you what I can do is I'll just put dead oil straight on it. That'll really sort it right out. Any other suggestions?
Oh.
You've still got a K to go.
Just on the fires here, we mentioned you can have fires at the caravan park. Awesome, but they do charge you $15 to have a fire.
It's like a surcharge, even though you've got your own fire pit. Reasoning behind it is so they can service all their fire equipment around the park. So I get that. And $20 for the firewood. I said to Laura, we thought, oh, we won't bother get one tonight. We might tomorrow. We'll see how we go. All right, so you're going to be the Orca Whisperer.
No, I am. No, it doesn't go like that. I'll know all the language when I get back. All the signs.
Alright, the ship looks like it's going to be pretty full. Just down here.
Oh, by the way, do you want to see my foot? It gave me grief all night.
We got a man down.
Look how swollen it is.
Oh well, bit of salt water.
Waiting.
Should do the trick.
That's going good. What name have we got?
Oh yes, was it Laura?
Laura, yep.
Beautiful, I've got you here. You've got the most beautiful puppy dog.
Oh, thank you.
Ours is up here, Albie. Gemma's getting him. I just said on the walkie-talkie, so it's a puppy dog. Hello, isn't it?
So I'm all checked in.
Gorgeous. Yeah, you're all good
perfect.
to go.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Wow. Very nice.
What are we going to do, girl? Huh? What are we going to do? Go and get a coffee? Daddy daycare. Bring it on. Where's Mum? Good girl. Alright, let's go fishing. Come on, girl. Mummy's gone. She's going to see the whales, the orcas. Come on. Looks like a cracking day for it. No wind. I think she's going to have a good day. So it leaves at 8 AM and comes back at around 3, 4 o'clock. So we got the whole day, Coco. Just you and me. Yeah. This is Bremer Beach. Stunning. Would have been a lot nicer if the weather was a bit clearer. You can't drive on the beach, as you can see. It's pretty firm. I did contemplate driving on here and having a bit of a fish, but I could see people swimming out there and it's not very deep at all, so it's all about local knowledge, isn't it? Off those rocks might be alright too. It's a bit bright, but if the sun come out, it would be magnificent. That water just looks amazing. I've got to say, one thing I do love about South Australia and Western Australia is the fact that you can just drive on the beach. whenever you want. So fortunately, we're allowed on the beach here, you beauty. Look at that. Haven't even aired down, it's like driving on bitumen. So I've ducked back to the van just to get something to eat, and then I'm going to probably head back out. High tide's coming up, and I'm going to fish off those rocks at the back beach, Bremer Bay back beach. If you're wondering what Coco was doing whilst I was away, I had the camera on, so she was just sleeping on our bed. Yeah, you happy? If she's lucky enough, she might get a bit of bacon. Alright, throwing a few goodies in there. Might even put a little bit of cheese. That'll be right for the day. Oh, that's pretty cool. So Laura's obviously having a good time out there. They've spotted some orcas. Look at that. This, I mean, it's not easy to get to, but this rock formation looks pretty good for fishing. Just got to get down there, and you could even probably get around the point. Any luck? Yeah, okay. Much better around there, is it? Yeah. Not too hard to get to? Oh, awesome. Yeah. Oh, I might try that out. Cheers, mate. So I initially went here because there was people fishing out that corner and I didn't want to interrupt them, but they're just leaving and they said there's a few getting caught there, so got to navigate my way up here. Right. Probably should have brought me thongs. That's some good ground right there. That's some real good ground. I bet you'll catch something and I won't be able to put it on film. Found it anyway, look at this. Woohoo! Let's get on, boy.
So they're out to the left. It's a beautiful day today, that lovely blue water with that jet black and white, so distinctive. We'll just wait to see if the others surface. They should be from our right to our left, spread right through that range. She's so relaxed as she comes up there. Yeah, Kiwi and Echo. So Echo is our boy, Kiwi's our girl. Kiwi is Echo's mum. So you can see how she comes up with Echo, never too far from where she is. Very serious calf. Hello, Cookie. And we'll see her pop up right in front of you there, and she's going to move over to your right hand side. El Nacho's there as well, having a good look. So they're just going to glide past to the right, which is stay nice and still. So you can see how distinctive Cookie and El Nacho's markings are on their dorsal fin, and that's how we can tell them apart quite easily. It really is helpful. We do have another couple of individuals further up in front of us. moving this way as well, which is good to see.
Alright, rock fishing didn't go to plan as usual. You'll probably know that was going to happen anyway, but it's still a perfect day out there, so I've come back for a little bit of lunch. Bit of spaghetti in some bread. Happy days. But I've just come across this little list that Laura's left me. Check this out. Yeah, I'm a busy man. Tighten latches on hatches, fill windscreen chip, clean solar panels, check under caravan, check under car bonnet, fix toilet cassette. We've had a toilet cassette break, so that job has been on the back burner for good reason. Clean barbecue, grease squeaky doors. That'll be... Actually, that stopped doing it now, but that was squeaking before. Give Cooey lots of love. Cook dinner for Mummy. Oh, next level sort of stuff, isn't it, Coco? I'm trying to provide for the family, trying to catch some fish. I don't have time for all that. You're out there looking at whales. Oh, no, no. Oh, that was lucky. The time is 1:58. Laura gets back at 3. So it's 2 o'clock. I've got an hour to get all that stuff done. And I wanted to go back out and try to do a bit of whiting fishing. Looks like the chores are getting done. Isn't that right, Cooey? Hey, no chores? What do you reckon? Coco, is that we pretend we didn't see the list, because that list is a bit long. What do you think? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that list. We've been out playing with the ball, fishing, haven't we? Yeah, you tell Mummy that. And then I'll give you some of this.
Lucy's just swimming there next to Mum. So she's just shy of 4 months. So she's one of the youngest members, well, officially the youngest member we have in the catalogue at the moment, little puppy. And her mum's name is Rosemary. So it's lovely that she's here and swimming with all of these other orcas she's getting to build a friendship with as well.
Don't know if you can fish here or not. It's pristine. You can't have dogs on here, so I've just left the windows down with Coco in the car and under shade. It's not a hot day anyway, but I bet she's itching at the bit to get out here. It's interesting you're not allowed to have dogs here. Must be some sort of marine park. That water is stunning. Oh, there's got to be whiting in there. I'm tipping she'd be happy to get off because it's a long day. I mean, once you've seen the whales, you've seen them, haven't you? You probably don't need to stand there and watch them for 4 hours. Anyway, I hope she had a good day. We got a man down. Is your foot swollen or it just hurts?
It's swollen and it hurts.
If you have a foot spa, it'll come out. So how was the whale watching?
So good. It's a really good tour. It's a family business. It's just long, and that's what I was texting you about. And that was my concern, that it's like an 8-hour tour. And we turned around at 1:30 because they say you should only allow 3 to 4 hours with the orcas. Otherwise, you're imposing on their
habitat
waters, and you know, they'll hang around the boat if they want to. If they start to swim off, then they've had enough of you. But we saw orcas, so we left at 8. We saw orcas at 9:30, pretty much as soon as we got there.
Yeah.
So from 9:30 to 1:30, that's a long time.
You've seen enough orcas.
Once you've seen them, especially if they start swimming away, then you're like, okay, what else are we going to do? There's no dolphins or anything.
Yeah.
They said there was tuna jumping out of the water, but I didn't see it. And anyway, and then eventually they come back, and then they get close to the boat, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just a long day.
Yeah.
You know, it can be a half-day tour, but I think they allow a full day in case they can't find them. Then they've got more time to
come back,
look around.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd recommend it, but there was a lot of people that were seasick. Like, I didn't see them throwing up, but they sat inside the whole time. They didn't see anything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a waste.
So luckily I took a tablet last night and this morning, and I was fine.
It's the worst thing you can do if you get seasick. Sickness is sitting inside. You need to get out, get the fresh air, and look at the horizon.
Yeah.
That's the best thing for you. It's a pretty calm day today too.
It was calm out there.
Yeah. I think
driving out.
Yeah, it's always a bit choppy through the heads. Watch out for me fishing rod, Dale.
We would like jump in waves and stuff, and I was like, oh. Even I was sitting up the top, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna go, but
just put it on this side.
I got through.
That's me whiting rig. I'm about to go catch some whiting for you. That was the plan. And I saw all these jobs I had to do.
How'd you go with those?
I didn't.
You did. That's why we need another night.
I've been busy.
Oh.
Right, we're thinking about going snorkeling. We'll just let Laura recoup a little bit. She looks a bit exhausted, and the weather's really good for snorkeling. The tide's about going out a little bit, and I found a little reef around the corner that would be awesome. So.
Is it cold?
No, it's beautiful, babe. Look at the weather. It's hot. There you go, my love.
See, that looks hot.
Got some bath salts in there. Better just test it with your little fingies.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And you know what? You'd be happy to know there hasn't been one fish in there. In that bucket.
What about squid though?
No squid. No, actually one squid. Harrison squid. Enjoy.
He got one! He got one!
I don't believe it.
What is it?
Oh!
First cast. What is it though?
I think it's a little, like a little tailor or something.
You gonna keep it?
Nah, I'll let him go. First cast, he's back!
Yay! Alright, we're here at Bremer Bay, one of the beaches that Troy stumbled across this beach yesterday. Anyway, he's keen to take the Land Cruiser up on the beach, and as you can see, it's pretty soft sand. But anyway, he's deflating the tyres.
Going down to about 20 psi, so it gives us the opportunity to go down lower if we really need to. So I think 20 should be fine. there you go, 300 on the beach. If anyone was wondering what tyre pressures we ran, or if you've got a 300 and you want to know how it performed, this sand is super soft, and had it in sand mode, basically high 4, and it just crawled over it, no problems whatsoever. It's the second time we've had it on the main, like really sandy beach like this. The first time was at Robe, and there's a really sandy section there, and the second time has been basically here, the real soft stuff anyway. So I'll just give you an indication of how soft it is. I was running 20 psi and had the capability to go down to about 10 if I really wanted to, but it just was comfortably doing it. So see how soft it is. If you're ever going to do stuff like this, just if you're testing your vehicle out, really good thing to do is make sure the tide is not going to come right up. In this case, we know the tide doesn't go all the way up the beach, and there's easy access points. You've got your max tracks. Then it gives you the confidence to know what your car's capable of. So there you have it. All right, we can't snorkel in that. It looks beautiful, but we've got an easterly wind. So the second best thing, we're off to the brewery, the Bremer Bay Brewery. Oh yeah. How hot's the sand?
I know. Ridiculous.
Is that a good swim, girl? Good swim?
Chicken, it's just like KFC.
What? No way. Oh wow. That's good.
Got a long drive today, 5 hours, and that's just point to point. That doesn't include stops. So
That's why I'm on the licorice sticks.
from the candy shop. Yeah, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be 36 degrees, and we are headed for Alexandra Bridge Camp, which is just south of Margaret River. So we'll stay there for 2 nights, and then we'll head over to Bustleton. So we're going to do this region fairly quickly because we enjoyed Bremer Bay so much. So unfortunately, when you like one place, another place is left behind. Anyway, when we get closer to this fire, I'll get some footage, but still a bit far away. It's been a very long day, I must say. Not as long as the Nullarbor trip, but close.
Long enough.
Yeah. I think we left Bremer Bay at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 2:30 now. Troy's favourite time of the day. We're turning here, Dale? Here. Ah.
1.6k away. that's it.
That is it. Okay, we'll see where Google takes us. Taking us over the water.
Turn right, then turn right.
What are you taking
Turn
me,
right.
Charlotte?
Hey?
Where are you taking me?
You love a
We're
challenge.
gonna get through there.
Yeah, we're gonna get through.
Your destination is on the left.
Dangerous dog. Okay.
That's the campground.
Down there.
Must be one of the campgrounds.
I reckon we go back down.
I don't know, you need to reverse.
Yep, good. Come right back. Keep turning hard down. Why don't we just reverse the whole way out?
Oh, no chance, darling. It's too far. Do you want to go forward a bit more?
Yep. Good job. Straight back. Hold on, I'll get it. I really just want to get the hell out of here. Because you don't know whose property this is. Can you see the gate on the right hand side?
I've got plenty of room.
Okay, then keep going. Back a bit more. Okay. Jesus Christ. Get the hell out of here.
Don't ever trust Google.
Especially when we drove past the sign.
Yeah.
It's not great when you see private property, dogs beware.
Yeah. Very dangerous dog. Might be an idea, babe, just to, I'll stay here and you walk down and then just give me a call. Alright, we've just parked up the top. There's only 21 sites available here, so rather than driving down there and, you know, getting tangled up with everyone, Laura's just gone down to check what available sites there are, if there's any there. We don't know because it's late in the afternoon, because we've had a long day driving. It's $10 a night to stay here. Yeah, so we'll wait and see what the outcome is before we pay. So we might be going to another site or another campsite. Say that again.
There's no sites left.
OMG. packed in there, is it?
Yeah, so it's very well marked. So there's all these pollards like this, and you get your registration, you put it in there. So it's site 1, 2, like this. So I've walked all the way around,
Yep.
and everyone's...
There's not one site left.
No, all 21 are gone.
Wow.
So get here early. That's Mummy's bed. On your bed. Off you go. Good girl. That's a good girl. Okay. Alright. Home sweet home.
We made it.
That was a little bit of a balls up. But anyway, we're here. Just hold that down.
Well, we're not at Alexandra Falls.
Alexandra Bridge Camp.
Bridge Camp. No falls there.
Which looked amazing because it was on this massive river, and there was no sights because we got there at 2:30. And
should have been at the dentist.
That's right. So we kept driving to Margaret River, and we're at Margaret River Tourist Park, and the only site they had left was ensuite site number 9.
There you go. Oh yeah.
So when I looked at this site, I thought there's no way in hell we're getting our caravan in here because look, the cars just parked right out the front. But
Laura
anyway,
smashed it.
got
Just
in.
done. Didn't
Now-
even back chat. She just did the directions I said, and she just pulled straight in.
And I'm starving, and I put our dinner in here to defrost. Our
Oh,
butter
man
chicken.
down.
And look at that.
That looks like a bit of oh no,
Just
bit of
that's all
baby
our-
poo.
our butter chicken gone.
Oh, butter. It's
So-
all over the coffee machine.
Might have to get pizza.
We are at Margaret River, so we've
Might as well
got
make
breweries,
most of
we've
it.
got pizza, we've got wine.
He goes, we probably should have saved some money and not stayed here. So it's $72 a night to stay here in an ensuite site, which actually isn't bad because we paid $75 a night at the RAC Esperance for a powered site.
The benefit of this place is that it's right in the middle of town.
Yeah.
We did actually run into someone down at Bremer Bay, our next door neighbour, and we were about to leave, and he asked us where we were from. We asked where he was from, and he said Margaret River. I said, oh, we're on our way there. And he goes, oh, I can just go and park up at our joint, and you can stay there. Oh, we don't care. And we never met him before, and he'd never known us before as well. So that was going to be our last resort. So thanks, Ross, for that offer, mate. Yeah, very kind, very kind.
We're in the heart of town, and now it's just short drives or walks to whatever we want to see. So we'll spend 2 days in Margaret River and then 2 days in Bustleton. And that's not enough, I know, but we'll come back. But anyway, I have a disaster here.
We do. Okay, so what do we usually do in the middle of midst
Yeah, you
of
have
a disaster?
you have a beer.
Let's get on the jars.
Your bloody coffee machine too.
I'll show you the ensuite. This is pretty handy actually. Look at this. Never had an ensuite before. It's perfect. That's all you need. Even hand towels. Laura will love that because she'll be able to just wash her hair for ages and spend as much time as she wants in there. And I'll be out here just taking in the rays.
So there's Thai across the road. This is what we got for dinner. Some rice, some beef cashew nut, and chicken sautés and prawn crackers. Yum. Peanut sauce. We miss our Thai. Thai is one of our favourite date nights. Oh, date night. Actually, tomorrow's date night as well. There's lots of date nights. Went on tour.
By yourselves, you have
And-
date nights.
Yeah, and next week is Valentine's Day.
We don't celebrate that.
Yes, we do.
I've got to feed this dog, otherwise she's dribbling all over our bed. Disgusting. Gentle. Feral. That's why we have that throw on there. That goes straight in the wash.
At least she licks it up.
Good girl.
1, 2, 3. Yes. That's a good girl. Sit down. Well, this is a balls up. Positive, I said I wanted 2 nights here, and they booked us in for 1 night in an ensuite site, and now they're telling us that we have to leave because there's no more sites.
Nothing like getting kicked out on a 40-degree day. Keep going. Just looking forward to getting into that pool too.
What time is it? Well, it's a little bit of a late checkout.
11:20. Yeah, I don't know how they get that so wrong, but nevertheless, we will chip away at the next destination.
The only thing is I booked dinner tonight, and normally you can cancel that, but they've taken a $20 deposit for dinner. So dinner's at 5, which isn't too bad. It just means that now we've got to hang around Margaret River.
It's just not what you want to be doing on a really stinking hot day when you'd already pre-planned what you intended to do, which was head off in the morning, tomorrow morning. Anyway, it's a good park. They didn't stuff that up.
He's got the fancy shorts on tonight. And he's got a bit of colour on.
It's a bit hard not to in these conditions.
Yeah, I must say this is one of the rare times you're going to see us dressed up. So take a look, because we're going out on a date. So Coco's back at the caravan. So we're staying at new friends' places, and she's got the aircon on, so she's fine. We'd booked this restaurant for 5 PM tonight, so we stuck to that plan. Unfortunately, we have to leave our friend's beautiful property, but for good reason, to go and get Bill and Harrison from Bustleton Airport. But I don't think Kiwi wants to leave. You got bark on your eye, darling. You don't want to leave, hey? You want to stay in the sunshine of Margaret River. We've got some exciting people coming.
Let's see Harrison.
And Bill? I don't know what's happening. Alright, just get you to reverse, darling. Well, thank you, Ross and Chantel. You guys are amazing. Literally lifesavers, aren't they? Literally lifesavers, and the rest and relaxation we got just from being here.
Beautiful.
Amazing. You can go on the gravel. This is regional style, darling. Regional style.
You wouldn't get this service at Melbourne Airport, Tullamarine, that's for sure.
You're gonna have to go way out. Turn yourself around so we can get out. Oh, that's arrivals there.
I can turn that. Alright, let's kick it, rip it. go and get the boys.
Boys on tour.
Boys are back, darling.
Oh, there they are. How's the timing?
We weren't late.
We just got it. 10:08.
I tell you, they're going to have a rude shock. This weather, it's 35 degrees, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Stay there, darling. Move back. Move back. Move back. Wait here. Mummy and Daddy will be back soon, okay? How are you feeling about having people back on tour?
I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What you say?
Maybe you should ask me the same question. I feel like we've just gotten in our rhythm after Adele left.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just different travelling.
Even with Kui, like she's just...
It's just different travelling. It's just...
Not as excited. She's just more settled.
The heat's going to be hard.
Yeah, the heat. Well, 3 of us in a van, sometimes 4, plus the dog. There's
Living the dream.
There's actually a lot of long drives coming up. There's days where we're just doing 500 Ks, but we are staying 2 nights at every place. But as you know, we've got places to be and flights to catch, so we don't hang around for too long.
Let's get out of this heat.
I know.
You're gonna hate me.
Why? You didn't bring your hat, your Cobra.
In the car.
Jesus Christ, someone that needs a list.
Yeah, you can see